Alright, Chelsea fans, here we go again in a back here after another clean sheet from Chelsea and another win to add to Thomas Tuchel's unbeaten run as he faced Sheffield United in the FA Cup Quarterfinal at Stamford Bridge. But before we begin, drop a like to this video and definitely subscribe to my channel as it will help me a lot. This game wasn't the best performance from the men in blues and was something similar to the win against Barnsley. You could see Thomas Tuchel yelling his lungs out from the sidelines and he didn't look happy at all for most of the match. The lack of intensity from the blues was clearly seen and it was a pathetic performance from Chelsea. The goals came from an own goal and a late game finisher from magician Hakim Ziyech to confirm our spots in the FA Cup semi-finals. We will be facing Manchester City in it and we've got the tougher fixture out of the lot. But we gotta believe in ourselves. Thomas Tuchel went in with Kepa in goal, Christensen, Zuma and Emerson ahead of him, with Callum and Chilwell playing as wing backs and a midfield duo of Kovacic and Billy Gilmour. Pulisic and Mason Mount played up top with Giroud leading the attack. With Edouard Mendy not even included in the squad, Kepa was given the responsibility to keep the ball out of the back of the net and he delivered what he was asked to do. He did well to save a shot from Oli McBurney and also did well in the ending minutes of the game. Christensen was back in the lineup and was largely untroubled throughout the game and he looked to distribute the ball well, won some crucial headers and cut off passing lanes and got the job done for the Blues. He was later bought off after an hour. Kurt Zouma kept his spot in the starting 11 and was once again deployed in the middle of the back three. He did well in winning all his tackles and also had some well-timed clearances in our penalty box which had to be timed well or else it would have been a penalty. He had an aerial presence each time he went forward during our corners and defensively got the end of all dangerous crosses. Emerson finally started a game under Thomas Tuchel and he was easily one of the best players out there. I feel he did his job well and did all the things he had to do right. Got ahead well and communicated with Chilwell to cover for him and even looked composed defensively. Looked to exploit the little places he had in front of him on the left hand side each time he had the chance to. Callum Hudson-Odoi struggled to have an impact on this game and really wasn't on the same wavelength as Mason Mount down the right hand side. He looked asleep most of the times and he gave the ball away too cheaply or didn't even attempt to make runs. In short, he was wasteful today as he had a good chance in the penalty box but went for power and hit it in the stands and also was too sloppy and looked not interested on the pitch. He was trying but it wasn't going his way. Billy did a good job to win the ball and tried to find Callum, but Callum just wasn't ready for it. Gilmour was handed a start today against the Blades and he did well, and even though he hasn't played much, he showed no signs of rustiness. Gilmour's composure on the ball highlighted his game as he always looked to change the game and distribute the ball well, and also had a crunching tackle against John Fleck, who was bought off when there were 18 minutes left to play as Tuchel looked to reinforce his side. Kovacic didn't let Tuchel down for once and always looked to impose some sort of threat towards his opponents. He had his customary runs going forward and always looked to break his opponent's defensive line with either forward runs or defensive breaking passes. He has some quick interceptions too and has always looked to be a reliable man in the midfield. Ben Chilwell returned to the left wing at the expense of Marcus Alonso and he played a crucial role in the Blues opener as it was his low hit drive that forced Sheffield to score an own goal. After the interval was quiet and didn't have much of an impact on the game. Mason Mount was the captain for the day and this time Tuchel was the manager to hand him the armband and the responsibilities and duties that come along with it. Played well and had an impact on the game with his presses and his always going forward mentality, but this time he couldn't work his magic in the final third. He started in the right of the front three and later was found to be playing more of a central role due to the changes made by the manager, and then later on was even dropped in the middle of the midfield. Just shows how versatile he is and how reliable he has proved himself to be, and wherever he has been deployed he gives it his all and does it well. Olivier Giroud had his name in the starting 11 today, but he didn't make most of his opportunity to fix his spot in the starting 11 for the Blues, but he isn't the one to be blamed. He got no service at all and was seen frustrated and yelling at his teammates to find him and play him the right ball. Every ball directed towards him was either poor or too heavy or forced him wide. He was shown what he can do in the penalty area, but he lacks service. He's a player of high caliber and has been at the very top for a very long time. He's a World Cup winner and France's second all-time highest goal scorer. He barely got a chance to influence Chelsea's attacks and was subbed off, which made Mason Mount play the false nine role. Pulisic was the most threatening player and did excellently well as he got past their defenders and always looked to exploit them. He did well to win possession and break into the penalty area that even made Billy put his hands on his head as he was stunned by Pulisic's skill to get past 3 defenders who were closing up on him. At times he clearly lacked good decision making, but was really looking bright today and will improve with every game he gets to play. He was in the spotlight for some very nasty tackles though, but he was also looking confident at the very same time each time he had the ball. The substitutions came in the form of Azpilicueta as he was introduced to ease the pressure behind, and Reece James did well to win the ball and provide Kovacic with the counter-attack which led to the second goal. Reece always looked to go forward. Kai Havertz did his bit too, and Kante has a big difference as he was given a task to hold possession and block everything that comes towards us from the centre. Ziyech was introduced and only needed one chance to finish the game off in the final minutes as he did well to control the ball and slot it past the right hand side of the goal. There was a lot of confusion about who is starting today from the social media admins as they looked to inform us about the lineups, and only Kurt Zuma and Kovacic gave the spots from the side that faced Atletico in the Champions League. It was great to see Mason Mount wearing the captain's armband and to see Pulisic and Emerson start. Pulisic definitely played to prove to Tuchel he is capable of starting games. It was a very underwhelming performance however, and we let Sheffield have too much of the ball in the second half. We gave them too many chances and also gave the ball away too many times and were really sloppy in possession. If they took advantage of the chances and finished them off, it would have been a different result today for the Blues. We really need to start scoring as we are really doing well defensively, and now we have to look to improvise our final third decision making and finding the back of the net. We have the talents and individuals to get the job done, and we really have improved as a team, but we need to start scoring some goals as now playing on a 1-goal lead and then scoring a late goal really won't work against a team like Manchester City. It will be a tough draw, but we don't need to worry as we too have been in great form recently under our new manager and are still unbeaten. We face West Brom next at the Stamford Bridge once the international break is over in 2 weeks, and we wish and pray for our players' safety as they will be away. That's it for now, and if you watched the video till here, don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button, and also let me know who deserves the Man of the Match award after this game down in the comments below. That's it for now. Stay safe, have a nice day, goodbye.